Hello, my loves, and welcome back to Along This Spiritual Journey. So, each generation, as they are born into this physical earth and spiritual realm, is a surrogate for the coming generations, or they are deputized temporarily until someone steps in and steps up to take over certain positions in society. What has happened is, for some reason, because we have generations who are older, we feel that they are wiser, and that's not always the case. Yes, they have experienced more, but that doesn't mean that they have taken the time to challenge themselves to come up with new options and outlooks to create opportunities for us to thrive, survive, and keep learning. The best analogy I like to use is when there's two boats in the water, right? There's a boat ahead and there's a boat behind. The boat ahead represents generations who always said, well, in my day, and I had to do all this, and I remember back when we didn't have all this. And that is a individualized experience of generational cohorts that you experience similar happenings because that was life. So when you're riding in those boats and the waves are coming and you're dodging and moving and there's a rock right there and you learn that you hit it and then you had to stop and repair it and then you had to start all over again and go back and start the journey, that is learning. That is life. You don't punish those behind you or watch and see if they can do it better because they can outsmart you, and then you create blockages for them not to be able to surpass you. That is what's been holding us back as a collective consciousness. Again, just because they're behind you does not mean that they are less than. It just means that you have a head start, and you should know a little bit more than they do. But you will also not know a lot because you're still learning and things are still being revealed to you. They, on the other hand, are behind you, so they're seeing you crash into that rock. So they just learn, avoid that section all the way completely. Then they also see how you restart yourself, how you recalibrate, how you get to the next step. So then they say, got it. If I mess up, I know where I can start over again, which then puts them in the lead a little bit. And it looks like we are leaving generations behind, but we're not. They are creating safe waters for you to now travel because they know how to look ahead for things that you weren't looking for. This is what the new generations can do for the old generations. We are bridges to each other's understanding. When we take the time to walk each other across and teach each other the engineering and mechanics of how it all works, it makes life easier for all the coming generations. I hope that makes sense. I know my analogies be all over the place, but the point is, it's just to give you a visual image. So, love ya.